In this video, let's see what is an empirical formula and what is a molecular formula, and also let's try to write empirical formula for a given molecular formula. First, let's see what is a molecular formula. Molecular formula always tells us how many atoms of each element are in a compound. Let's see a compound C2H2. It means in this compound it contains 2 carbons and 2 hydrogens. Let's see another one, H2O2. In this compound it contains 2 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. What can you say about this? It contains 12 carbons, 36 hydrogens and 4 nitrogens. All of these are examples for molecular formula. Molecular formula tells us how many each type of elements inside a compound. Right, now let's see what is an empirical formula. Always empirical formula tells us the simplest ratio of atoms in a compound. What is the meaning of it? Okay, let's see. Think about our first example. Here it has 2 carbon and 2 hydrogens. That's mean what is the ratio between carbon to hydrogen? It is 2 to 2. Can we simplify it further? Yes, we can divide both of them by 2. So, it will 1 to 1. By dividing each element 2, we can get the empirical formula for this. It is CH. Let's move to our second example. Here also we can divide both by 2. By dividing both hydrogen and oxygen 2, we will get 1 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. No need to write down the 1 here. So, empirical formula for hydrogen peroxide is HO. Okay, another example. What is the common factor for these 12, 36 and 4? Here we can see all of them are divisible by 4. So, by dividing each by 4, we can get it as C3H9 and 1 nitrogen. So, it is the empirical formula for this compound. This is an special point that we should remember. In some instances, molecular formula cannot be simplified further. Okay, let's see what is it. Think about carbon dioxide, H2O, NH3. Right, what can you see here? Yes, here we cannot simplify this molecular formula further. That's mean in such instances, empirical formula is as same as the molecular formula. That's mean here these are the molecular formula and empirical formulas are also same as them. Let's try to write empirical formula for each of these molecular formula. Let's see the first example. Here 6 carbons and 6 hydrogens. We can divide both by 6. By dividing 6, we will get C1 and H1. 1. Don't write 1 there. So it is the empirical formula. Let's see the second one. Here we can see only chlorine atoms. So in such instance we can divide it. Here we can divide it by 2. So empirical formula is only Cl. Here we can see S8, only sulfur there, so we have to divide it by 8. Empirical formula is only S, sulfur. Now you know we can divide it by 4. So we have only phosphorus as the empirical formula. N2H4, both are divisible by 2. So by dividing 2 we get 1 nitrogen and 2 hydrogen. Here we can see 3 carbon, 8 hydrogens, only 1 nitrogen and 3 oxygens. No common factor for 3, 8, 1 and 3, so that we cannot divide it further. So empirical formula is as same as the molecular formula. So it is C3H8NO3. F2O3, it is also like the previous one. We cannot divide 2 and 3 by any common factor, so it is also F2O3. C8 and H18 both are divisible by 2, so it is C4H9. So today we discussed about the molecular formula and empirical formula. Hope you are enjoying the video and don't forget to subscribe us. Thank you.